Learning a new language can be expensive. You have to pay for classes and learning materials, and if you're planning to go for one-to-one classes, be prepared to fork out a huge amount of money. Not everyone can afford it, but the internet, YouTube in particular, has made it easier and cheaper for us to pick up a new language. However, learning online, while cheap, often means that it is one-sided. You don't get to practice with a partner, and there's no one to correct you if you're pronouncing something wrong or if you're not getting the grammar right. 30-year-old Cameron Burns, from Melbourne, wanted to learn French, but found that it was too expensive. Instead, he came up with an alternative and inexpensive way to master the language.
I went to learn French. I was dating a girl from France, and she wanted me to learn French instead of Spanish. I said, okay. Well, I thought, I looked at the prices to learn a language. It wasn't cheap, and then there was classes for like $20 an hour. And I thought, well, I could set up a language exchange and hopefully, meet people that want to practice with me that want to learn English. So I decided to do that.
He had the idea, and all he had to do was put it in motion. There were just a couple of hurdles. First, he had to find somewhere that could accommodate a large number of people. Second, he had to find a way to reach them.
And to negotiate with the bars and to get a space, because the bars normally want to get paid to have an exclusive event space. So that was probably the hard part, but just recruiting volunteers and talking to them and setting aside time every week, because I've been doing it for 3 years. I've been here to every single one of them, so it's been a lot of work from that perspective. Yeah, my background's in marketing, so I had a pretty good idea of how to hit the market hard and where to advertise and the importance of advertising. Because a lot of people don't really understand how important it is to get the message out there. We were pretty strong from the start. We shot to about 100 people within the first couple of months, and then we hit about 250, 300 within the first, year.
3 years later, it is still going strong and attracts more than 250 participants every week. It takes place every Thursday at a pub called the Melbourne Central Lion Hotel. All you have to do is put on a name tag with your native language and the language you want to learn, and you're good to go. 40-year-old anesthetist Melissa McDougall found the event on Facebook. Aside from it being free, it gave her the chance to actually talk to native Spanish speakers who could help her with her pronunciation.
Look, I've been learning Spanish for maybe 6 months, but because I live in Melbourne, I don't get the chance to practice it very often. So I thought I would come to this exchange to get a chance to practice my Spanish. There's maybe 4 or 5 Spanish speakers that I've met so far, so I've had some conversations in Spanish, which has been great. And it really gives you a chance to immerse yourself in the language without living in the country. So it's probably the best option for me.
For those new to Australia, this could also be a place for them to practice their English. Melbourne University student Diego Cardona came here just 3 months ago, but attends these sessions almost weekly.
I'm trying to practice not only my English but also to learn some French, because I learned some of it in the university but I'm forgetting it, so I need to practice it. And I'm also a student here, so you always learn any expression here in Australia, Yeah. And I have particular struggles trying to understand the Australian accent, so using a new scenario in which I can get used to it. Because, for example, I was talking to some Colombians, and they really need to practice their English because they just are learning it, but then they start talking in Spanish all the time. So they switch. I think it's a good opportunity to practice, but not all of them take that opportunity.
It's not all about learning languages. Ravindu Disanyake, who has been in Melbourne for 6 years, first came to the event in hopes that he could pick up Japanese, but has instead made some good friends.
I really like and love to meet new people. From the first day, it's been a great experience. Melbourne being a multicultural city. So being a multicultural city, you get to meet a lot of people, when you go to an event, something like that. And also it's good to learn and some other languages as well. So you can always talk to other languages when you meet someone who speak those languages. And I've been meeting a lot of people and outside, and also I'm keeping the contact outside this program as well. This is a great program. I think they are doing a tremendous job, and it is for free, so that's the best thing.
Cameron agrees that it's not only about the language, it's also a social venue where you can get to know more people.
People meet each other here, have fun, they play games and Jenga, and they start travelling together. We had one couple that got married after meeting here, about a year and a half later. That we know of at least, there's probably been more. There's a Colombian guy and she was from Australia, she wanted to learn Spanish. And they started dating and later got married. It's a bit more than just language. It's a social venue, and there's cheap beers and pizza as well, so people come in for dinners and that sort of thing. If you meet someone you really click with and connect with, it's an amazing time, a really good time. And particularly if you're a regular here, that's people that come for the first time. It's to be honest, it's not a great experience because you don't know anyone if you come by yourself. If you come every week and you meet the community that's here and you get to know them, they introduce you to other people. And that's the best part of any friendship, is when you meet other people's friends and they meet your friends. When you go in by yourself and it's like, what's your name, where you're from, all that bullshit, I don't like that. But you need to go through that. And then you meet all the regulars and they take you on, boat parties, and we run stuff like Grampians and Great Ocean Road, and they go on that together as well. And it's just a meeting point, and it really grows from there. So the thing that people get out of it is by coming every week and by putting an effort to meet people and building these really strong relationships. So that's one thing I'd suggest, is that don't go just once. And don't go once a month. You'll forget everyone's names. It's just like if you go every single week and you regularly see these people, you build a very strong relationship with them. And that, a lot of people look forward to coming here on Thursdays, but then you also get a lot of people that come for the first time and they don't know who to talk to, and they're intimidated, and they don't come back because they don't know that the real benefit is going every single week. They don't get it. You got to understand that the best thing comes from any type of relationship comes from really getting to knowing someone.
If you find yourself with no plans on a Thursday night, this event could just be the thing for you. Who knows, you might even meet your significant other there. Billion Loy for Describe News.